morning and welcome children. Once again I am here to teach English language to standard 4 and 5. Today I am going to teach you prepositions. It's a continuation of the last two videos. In the first video after summer vacation I taught you about prepositions and kinds of prepositions. You must have learned by now what do you mean by a preposition. Prepositions are link words. They show the relationship between nouns or pronouns and the other words in a sentence. There are three kinds of prepositions. You all have learnt about it in the last two videos. The first one is preposition of place or position. The second one is preposition of direction. And the third one is preposition of time. In the first video, you learnt about preposition of place. In the second video, you learnt about preposition of direction, and today we are going to learn about preposition of time. Which word comes into your mind and what you start thinking when you hear the word time? We all start thinking and picturizing a clock. But children, prepositions of time is more than just the clock time, which I am going to teach you today. Now I am going to teach you the different preposition words of time. Please concentrate while I am teaching and concentrate on the screen also. Just have a look on the first slide, children. Prepositions of time indicate when something happened or happens. Now I am going to teach you about the preposition in. It indicates period of time, be it month, season, year, part of the day. Here are the examples, children. Please concentrate. We always go to New York in March. The second one is my birthday is in February. Here in is used with month. Now we use in with year. The first example is here. They got married in 2015, and the second one is Mark was born in 1984. The third is, that is the part of the day, how we use in with part of the day. I washed the car in the morning, and the second example is we had a meeting in the afternoon. Now we use in with season. We go for picnics in the winter season, and the second example is I love going to Paris in the spring. So it's clear, children, in is used with month, season, year and part of the day. The next preposition here is on. It is used when we talk about days and date and of special days. Just look at the examples here as I read. The meeting will be held on Monday. The bank will be closed on Friday. I have a meeting with my manager on Fridays. The bank is closed on Sundays. I received the letter on March 31st. She was born on 30th April. My exam is on February 3rd. What are you doing on New Year's Day? Here we are talking about the special day, that is New Year's Day. And the last one, I visited my uncle on Christmas Day. So you must have noticed in this slide, children, that it is used, on is used here with days and date and with special dates. Here we have the preposition at. It denotes specific or non-specific time at which an act occurs or occurred. The first example is here. The event will begin at 10 a.m. When we talk about 10 a.m., we have mentioned specific time here, 10 a.m. So we use the preposition at. The next example, she reached home at midnight yesterday. At midnight, it can be any time. It can be 2 o'clock midnight, it can be 3 o'clock midnight. We have not used the specific time here. So we call it non-specific, but still we use the preposition at here. The third one, I saw my sister at Christmas. The next one, I am going to New York at Easter. And the last one, the train arrives at 5 p.m. So I hope, children, it's clear. The next one is within. It denotes before the end of. This preposition is used before the end of. I have to finish the project within 2 weeks. So within 2 weeks time, I have to finish the project. The next example, she has to complete her studies within this year. Now let's come to the preposition before. It talks about a time prior to an action. Let's look at the examples here. She finished her work before going to bed. So before going to bed is the action. And before is used before the action. The next example, Ram reached school before the class began. Now let's come to the preposition after. It talks of a time subsequent to an action. Here are the examples. I brush my teeth after I wake up. And the second example here is the sun shone brightly after the heavy downpour. So after the heavy downpour took place first and then the sun shone. So after the heavy downpour, the sun shone. So we use after here. We are talking about the time subsequent to an action. The next one here, children, is during. During, it denotes the range of time in which the action is occurring. Here are the examples. Just look at the screen here, children. Please concentrate. We should not talk during the examination. And the second example is, I got a call from the office during the recess. When we talk about range of time, children, we have not given the time span. It can be 2 hours examination, recess can be of half an hour, it can be of 1 hour, but we have not mentioned it very clearly. Just we have given a range of time. So we use the preposition during here. Now let's come to the preposition for. It indicates the period of time in which the action is occurring. Here are the examples. I studied in the school for 10 years. I sang continuously for 2 hours. And the last one here is, they stayed in Mumbai for 12 years. Now we have the preposition since. Since denotes the point of time at which the action began. Now let's have a look at the examples here, children. I have been studying here since 2004. I have been sleeping here since afternoon. And the third one, it is a long time since we met. Now let's learn about the preposition until. Until tells us the point of time till an action is continuing. Look at the examples here. The bus did not start until everyone had got on. He can't play until he finishes his work. And the last one, the kids stayed awake until midnight. Hope you have understood the topic, children. Go through the video and go through the slides again and again. So you have a very clear concept about the topic and you have a command over this topic. Okay? And try to complete your assignments on time and be very neat while you're writing. That's all for today. Take care. Thank you and have a nice time.